Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV. Yeah, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. You had to come tap in. It is a cold night in H-Town, Texas. But I love it, though, man. I love it, though. Truly a blessing. We got Christmas on the way. What, 2, 3 days away. Hopefully everybody was able to get what they gonna get. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, if you able to wake up, because you know all these holidays, whatever, with the marketing and the business side, but they got meaningful. Every day should be a cherishable day for the family. But I look at it as, hey, man, on the day, Christ, it's also my grandfather's birthday. I think my homie birthday is on the 26th. I think I got another homie birthday on the 30th. My other cousin, 31st. I just had 2, 3 cousins' birthdays pass. But, just for me, the holidays as I got older was that day that everybody gets to get off of work pretty much. So you can have that day where, hey, man, everybody in the house chilling. And, as a kid, you didn't really realize it, but that's why you was able to be around all your cousins, all your family, and things of that nature. But, times have changed, social media, families be separate. You get older, it ain't like how it used to be. Little baby was talking about that in that interview, man. Like, dang. But happy holidays to y'all. We getting ready for the new year. Y'all know I appreciate all the support y'all gave me this year. And we going up. I plan on getting things rolling better, liver, all types of ideas and thoughts in my head. But we going to spill the real tonight. We just letting some people join in. And I'm going to drop the link so y'all can join in. Keeping it raw and uncut tonight, bro. And it's going to hurt some feelings. And it shouldn't hurt no feelings. You shouldn't feel no way because the truth is the truth. And if you got respect for it, you going to respect the truth. It's things that are true that I might not like or I might not want to be true. Or things that are true like I don't want to agree with. But truth is truth. I don't know why we got to sugarcoat it so much, but comes to this hip-hop conversation, nigga, it get deep. But is it really that deep when it comes to hip-hop? Is it really that deep when it comes to hip-hop, or is it blatantly obvious? Like, is there some type of rocket science going on with this hip-hop conversation, y'all? And niggas ain't gonna like this. The word hip-hop is something that I love and respect, right? Rap is something that I love and respect. As I tell y'all all the time, rap game and hip-hop culture is the biggest blessing ever for me, dog, because of rap, because of hip-hop. This is what I do. This is why y'all know me. Y'all wouldn't know me if it wasn't for rap and hip-hop. Rap and hip-hop has allowed me to live a lifestyle of freedom and have fun and do what I love every day. And I'm talking about, yeah. What's the deal? What's his name? Huh? James what?
Ashford. He said he know you, bro.
James Ashford. Hold on. I probably know him, bro.
Jones.
Huh?
Matic Jones, he do the hook and shit.
Yeah, nigga, I just with that nigga last night.
That's my brother. That's my brother.
Okay, he told me now. Hey, I appreciate. He told me you be supporting.
Subscribe to you on YouTube.
Bet for sure, man. We gonna put something together too, me and him. I'm gonna figure it out, man. I gotta do something with him. Now I was just with that nigga last night, bro. Tell that nigga, tell him you saw me, bro. For sure, so that's my guy. Yeah, man. Let's spill the real on these conversations, bro. Yeah, we in the streets, dog. And this is. Let me tell y'all something, bro. We was in the streets because we had to be in the streets. There's 2 types of streets, right? There's in the streets doing street activity. You didn't have to be there. But if you're from a black community and you grew up around niggas and you were a nigga, you had to get in the streets. Like, you had to go outside. You might didn't say, let me jump in the streets and do no illegal street shit. But you grew up with the niggas that are street niggas. Y'all went to school together. Y'all played Killer Man and football together. Y'all drunk out the water hoses together. Y'all had basketball tournaments. Y'all got in the fucking the boxing gloves together, nigga. Y'all was at the parks. Y'all was at the pools. Y'all played. Y'all did it all together. So, nigga, the same niggas that street niggas is the same niggas that you grew up with. You just might take the same path, but you understand what go on because you watch older niggas do it. I didn't come on YouTube till I was an adult, y'all. I didn't grow up on the internet. So my energy and vibe and the mindset I got didn't get raised and molded through the internet. That's why I tell y'all all the time, and we finna get to the topic. Nobody can tell me how to think. Nobody. Nobody can tell me how to think. Nobody can tell me how to feel. All right, G, stay up, man. Nobody can tell me how to think. Nobody can tell me how to feel. Nobody can make me feel ashamed for my mindset and my pride and my morals and principles and integrity. You can't do that with me, nigga. I'm comfortable in my own skin. When I see truth and reality and common sense, I don't care what Fat Joe say. I don't care what nobody from New York say. And they can look at me however they want to look at me. It's not going to change my mind. And I don't agree to disagree with things that are true. Let me say this again. I'm not in here to fight nobody. I'm not on here to beef with nobody. There is no beef. What am I beefing over truth for? What am I beefing over facts for? There is nothing for me to beef over when it's logical, undeniable facts that are documented and sealed and can be looked up. So, nah, Fat Joe ain't delete his Instagram, man. Knock it off. Fat Joe did not delete his Instagram, dog. Ain't no way. Nah, Fat Joe Instagram up. Fat Joe is not that deeply concerned with this conversation, but I'm glad he sparked it. All right, we'll get to it. Fat Joe did not delete his Instagram, and he's not overly concerned with this. I don't know what all Fat Joe knows, but he knows exactly where people are coming from. And they want to act like we are all one and we all just one people and black and Puerto Ricans are the same. We're not the same because if we were the same, they would just call themselves blacks. Am I right or wrong? Let's keep this shit a band. Like, it's nothing wrong with being a Puerto Rican. There is no beef with Puerto Ricans. There is no beef with no other race. There's no beef with Jamaicans. There's no beef with Haitians. There's no beef with anybody. We're just understanding, and it is overstood that Black Americans are the ones that created hip-hop. And you want to know why? And we'll get to what Joe said in just a second. But just know, bro. Exactly. Mr. J. I like that, Mr. J. Mr. J said facts. Their skin be dark like mine, and they say they not black. Dominicans do that as well. Cubans, I'm talking about same hair. They be having the same hair. Some of them niggas got nappy, bro. Some of them niggas got nappy hair like us. Same hair texture and all, just like us. They just don't speak English. But if you call them black, they gonna say, nah, man, I'm Puerto Rican. You do have a very small population of some of them who do wear I'm Afro Puerto Rican or Afro Latina. Some of them say that, but a lot of them, they don't want to wear black. So we can wear black when it's time to be hip hop. We all won, or we grew up together. We did all this, we did all that. Put on paperwork though. We won't put that on our identification card though. So we just pointing out the layers and the levels to this conversation here first, y'all. We just setting that tone and getting it down. Shout out to G Baby 100. Who all we got? Make sure y'all hit that like button and turn it up tonight. We need that participation. We not tripping on the donations. Welcome to the Vibe stream, not the live stream. I gotta move in a second, man. Kevin Gates be trolling. Kevin Gates be trolling, man. Kevin Gates is a troll. Kevin Gates is a nigga, man. Eric Green. Now, mind you, we'll start with that, Eric Green, before we get into the hip-hop conversation. And I'm going to play what Fat Joe said. Well, maybe I can't play it because I know that. Oh, mind you, that clip got taken down off of Mad Hoffa channel, My Expert Opinion, where it was said at, where Fat Joe said that. But I like what Eric Green just said right here, bro, and it's just facts. Eric Green said, I'm from the New York, New Jersey area, and I'm around them all the time, and they want to be us, but they never claim us. Dominicans and Ricans say nigga more than we do. It's crazy. They say nigga more than we do. You not black, but you say nigga. Y'all don't find that kind of odd? And you know, we don't trip, bro, because like I tell niggas all the time, I got Mexican partners that say nigga. I grew up with them since whatever, so it's like whatever. I don't blink a bat. I don't bat an eye at it when I know, because me being a Southern nigga, I'ma know if you say nigga regularly by how you use it in your language and how it roll off your tongue. I grew up since elementary, since a baby, with Mexicans that said nigga. I grew up with Asians that said nigga. I even had Arabic partners or Indian partners that said nigga at one point in time. Not all of them, but some of them they would, because they were so washed in trying to, being down with black culture. Their parents didn't like it though. Some of their parents didn't like it. Some of their parents was like, whatever. Some of their parents is like, nah, we don't fuck with that. No, sir. We ain't with that. You'll have those small population of parents that was with it and cool. Like, all right, that's who he is. That's what he do. Cool, whatever. Yeah, and I'm not telling nobody else how to move when it comes to that word. I'm not telling nobody else how to move. I'm not telling nobody to give nobody no pass. I'm just explaining that how I grew up and what went on with me. I have close relationships. So, and I'm really saying that because some guys in New York, their justification of them saying nigga and why they'll say they created hip hop is because they grew up together. Fam, just because we grew up together don't mean we created something together. And the roots and lifestyle of hip hop did not start in New York, dog. The name and the identifying of what niggas do every day started in New York. They came up with the term hip hop. But making music, dancing, partying, having a good time, that's what niggas did in the South before they even migrated to the North. But see, that's just what that is. Hip hop roots, organic and start come from soul and rock and roll music. And not what they call rock and roll today. Talk about Chuck Berry and people like that. We talk about James Brown. Some people don't even know they call James Brown the godfather of rap. That's why when y'all see me call out that dude who said that he can't stand soul music and he hates soul samples, this guy was white. Young white dude who's very ignorant and doesn't know. The whole start up melody and rhythm and sound of any beat you make in rap comes from soul. Soul birthed rap. That 5 elements stuff got added later on to make it all of this, bro. All that 5 elements of hip hop shit. And shout out to Lord Jamar for saying it. Because in the South, we ain't never said, they came up with that 5 element stuff. We don't look at that like that down here, nigga. Our culture is our lifestyle. Hip hop is not something you do. It's the way you live. It's the way your parents grew up. I keep telling y'all, hip hop is not all black people. Every black person is not hip hop. So every black person in the world, I'm not even talking about the world, I'm talking about in America. In America, every black person is not hip hop, bro. Keep it all the way 1,000. And I'm talking about foundational black people right now. Foundational black Americans. And that means you have lineage that went through slavery in America. Foundational black Americans. Not every person from foundational black American lineage is hip hop or considers themselves hip hop. But the black people that are hip hop, we make everything that we do hip hop. And everything that we do is viewed as hip hop. From the way we talk, the way we dress, the way we get our haircuts, the way we kick it with our homeboys, the language, the way we switch up the language and like make it words mean something else. I want y'all to tell me right now, for people who don't want to know and accept it, tell me what Jamaican, Puerto Rican, Haitian, Guyanese, or any other ethnicity or race or background, what language or what words have y'all lifestyle and y'all culture from where y'all from or where y'all parents are from incorporated into the culture? Let me know. Let me know, man. I'm just asking, what have we used in hip hop that y'all, from y'all parents and y'all loved ones, and the way that y'all talk and act, and said this is gonna be something that is viewed as hip hop? Is everything that Puerto Ricans do viewed as hip hop? Is everything that Mexicans do viewed as hip hop? Do we look at Puerto Ricans or Mexicans or Asians or Dominicans or Jamaicans and say, this is where hip hop is going? Do we? Yes or no? If we do, I'm just asking. I'm gonna drop the link in just a second. I'm gonna drop the link in just a second for people to come in and talk, but we just gotta set the grounds here because I want people to know, like, hey fam, this ain't us being disrespectful to nobody. This ain't us hating on nobody. We have our own thing that we do. We're trendsetters, bro. And it's just natural. We have been here for centuries. That's what a foundational black American is. Fat Joe called FBA's broke. And, we'll just play and act like he didn't know that. And like I said, he might have not known or probably feels that, and the people that he talked to, because let me be real with y'all, right? For the people that don't know what foundational black Americans are, a foundational black American is not a cult, Fat Joe. It's not a cult. Not a cult. Foundational black Americans is not a cult. It's not a gang. And it's not just the disrespectful people on Twitter. See, the thing is with me, I know how to conversate. I know how to differentiate. I know how to articulate myself directly, clear, and make a nigga understand if he trying to understand. Some people don't want to accept the truth. There are disrespectful on Twitter people who gonna go at everything. That's what they own. They own that. But they don't represent the meaning of foundational black American. There's foundational black Americans all over this country that ain't got nothing to do with Twitter. It's a lineage. It's a background. You don't get to pull out the actors like people have been doing. Not the actors. You don't get to pull out the negativity and make that represent the whole thing. In fact, Joe did that on the My Expert Opinion. Just because whether they're true or they're false, whether they're correct or incorrect, you don't say that about FBA, because what they did with FBA, whether it be FBA or ADOS or Native or Black, Native NBA, Native Black American, there are different terms to just basically describe us as Black Americans that are not from another country. So whether you agree with how those certain ones are acting, it doesn't negate the fact that FBA is what we all are. You don't have to call yourself an FBA. You don't have to want to be called an FBA. Nigga, if your grandparents or your great-grandparents went through slavery, you a FBA, nigga. You a FBA. It don't matter if you want to agree to be one or not. It's a descriptive term from your history on this land. And that's for all of them. ADOS, American Descendants of Slave. FBA, Foundational Black American. B1, Black First. Any of these things I'll see. Native Black American. Hey, I'm a Black American. People can put whatever they want to in front of it. When you hear the term, hey, I'm a Black American in a phrase, it means that, hey, my ancestors went through slavery on this land. They didn't come from Africa. They didn't come from Jamaica. They didn't come from Haiti. They didn't come from Sudan. They didn't come from Guyana. They came directly from here, and they was here for centuries, meaning that they fought in the wars. They went through slavery, meaning if they ever decided to give reparations, they would be who the reparations are for. So that was the main conversation with FBA, who gets reparations if reparations ever get cut. Meaning, hey, reparations are specifically for FBAs because they families went through slavery. All these other families didn't, y'all people didn't go through slavery. If you did, it don't apply to us because we in America. We not in y'all country. You have to take that up with your government. If you from Jamaica and your people went through slavery, you from Haiti and your people went through slavery, you from Africa and your people went through slavery, you got to take that up with your government over there. America, y'all didn't have nothing to do with contributing of building this. It just is what it is. It's not disrespectful, but people don't like us claiming our heritage and our lineage. But have y'all noticed what it is, bro? People are following as I tell y'all, the supremacist mindset. The supremacist mindset of telling blacks that they are less than and they can't do what we can do. Because Jamaicans will come over here or other countries will come over here and rep where they from. Hey, man, I'm from here. I'm from here. Rightfully so. That's your right. Take pride in where you from. You should be happy where you from. Why is there an issue when we saying, hey, bro, we Black Americans? Why is that an issue now? Why is that an issue? How come we can't just say, hey, nigga, we Black Americans, nothing else? You don't hear people from Haiti saying they Afro-Haitian Americans. You don't hear people from Jamaica saying they African Jamaican, because Jamaica's a country, bro. And there's all races in Jamaica. There's all races in all these other countries. And the people that are Black in those countries, some of them will say that they're Black, but a lot of them will not say that they're Black. Just know that. Get that overstood. So what is the issue with us taking that pride and repping what we done did and saying, hey, I'm proud to be this. I'm proud to be this person. I'm proud of that person. So I want that part to just get put in y'all heads, bro, that this is not no hate from nobody. And I want this to be clear. Our parents don't tell us, watch out for those people. I don't know one black person, not one, who parents told them to look down on another group of people, or don't hang with them, or don't rock with them, or you can't date them. But we've heard that from others. We keeping it 1,000. And fam, they putting their people first, whatever you want to call it. But we can't try to act like that don't exist. We can't try to act like that other people don't call us lazy. It's documented. Some of them have done it on camera. Oh, we different. Y'all separate yourselves from us. But then when we separate ourselves and say, well, nah, nigga, we foundational black Americans, it's a problem. We are, when we speak on it, oh, we all gotta be this. We all gotta be one. How we gonna all be one, but then you repping where you from? That mean we ain't all one. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong, bro? How come we gotta be all one when y'all wanna be all one? But when we like, well, hold on, we wanna claim our own stuff. Now we being divisive, or it's black race, bro. Hearing Fat Joe say black race, radical racist, I'm like, whoa, Joe, no. We can have the conversation though, because I do want to educate, but I don't think they want to have that education, and they just want to argue. They don't want the facts. They don't want the truth. This is not beef. This is not a war. This is not a civil war. This is not about to be black Americans versus black Jamaicans in the streets. No, this is not what that is. Because even if we did all that, y'all still gonna look at us as different. Y'all the ones that tell us we different. Y'all separate yourselves from us, fam. Do they do that or no? We talking about Jamaicans. We talking about Haitians. We talking about Dominicans. We talking about Cubans. Do they separate their culture from ours? Y'all know we not the same, so why do they want to act like we the same now? Puerto Ricans know they not like black Americans, fam. Y'all like certain things that black Americans do, but y'all don't want to be seen as black. Am I right or wrong? Fam, I've dealt hands-on directly, so when I hear people trying to downplay it, see, if a black person don't rock with a black person, it's because, hey, I don't like their personality, or I don't like something they said or did, or, hey, man, we got some other issues that went on between us, right? So that caused conflict amongst black Americans. When people come from Africa, they don't say, hey, man, I'm African American. Am I right or wrong? Do people from Nigeria say they African American? Yes or no? Do people from South Africa, do they say that they South African? I mean, do they say that, hey, I'm an African American? No, they say that they're Africans. Oh, he African. Hey, bro, I'm African. Am I right or wrong? They all just say that they Africans. So you not saying you black American. And let's keep it 1,000. When it comes to the people that see us as one group, we are the face of it. Us. Would y'all agree or disagree? Let's be real. They came here saying, I'm not black, I'm Nigerian. Exactly. They want us to forget that, bro. I done dealt with this face to face, though. I done dealt with it. It's certain people who want to try to act like we all together and everything is inclusive. It's not. Why do we got to play dumb, bro? Like, quit being fake. Quit lying. It's never going to go away. No matter how much you lie to yourself, Division will always be here. Racism will always be here. Separations of cultures, lifestyles, frowning upon people will always be here, dog. It's never going anywhere. Never. Y'all parents don't, a lot of y'all parents didn't want y'all to hang with niggas. They didn't want y'all to be this. They wanted y'all to be African pride and do this and do that. Y'all say it. Man, our parents want us to go to school. That's you separating yourselves from us. So now we saying, okay, well, we different then. Oh, nah, man, we all one. What we being different for? That don't make sense to me. That don't make sense to me. So let's talk about hip hop. Let's talk about hip hop, y'all. I asked earlier, like, show me the stuff that is in hip hop that comes from other cultures, not what was going on in America. They can't give me an answer. I'm ready to find out what it was. Like, what come from Jamaican culture and lifestyle that we did in hip hop in the beginning and that we use to this day. Let me know. I'm just asking for anybody want to protest. Montoya Shaquille, no. Nope, 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 nope. No, 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 no. It was created by blacks. Hispanics started doing what blacks were doing. And plus, the things that blacks do, we've been doing it before it was ever called hip hop, fam. Dancing, partying, listening to music, singing, rock and roll. Y'all don't even know that rap comes from soul and rock and roll music, bro. That's what we created. We created all these genres of music. Why is it an issue when we say, hey, nigga, blacks created rap? We not getting our haircuts like nobody. We not using nobody's slang. We don't even speak Spanish. A lot of them do. And y'all keep talking about, the music. Music is the baby of it. It's a reflection. Because guess what rap music is, bro? When you rap about what niggas do every day. City to city, state to state. That's why y'all can't get it and y'all don't want to face it. Y'all don't want to accept it, and I don't know why. It's not a beef. It's not a problem. It's not like we saying we don't fuck with y'all. It's just we are like, they took rock and roll from us, dog. They took soul from us. They took blues from us. They took jazz from us. They took country music from us. They took all these forms of music that we created from us, that we was prevalent in, and we started and said and made it be something else and act like we got no say so in it no more. The thing with hip hop, we keep recreating it. And the thing is with hip hop, the reason why it keep changing and keep going, on top of the recreation of every few generations, they just keep recreating it, keep recreating it. It's all viewed as what we do every day, bro. That's why if you come to Houston, guess what? Houston hip hop scene, Houston hip hop culture is nothing more to top. Guess what's above Houston hip hop scene? Guess what is the overrider? Ask me. What is the top level of Houston hip hop culture? Tell me what's the top, what's above in the grand scheme? What's at the top level of Houston hip hop culture? What does it deprive from at the top? At the very top, what does Houston rap and hip hop? No, what is Houston? What is at the very top? Even if we wasn't making music, guess what'd still be here that would be seen as hip hop culture? No, Houston's black culture. Everything you hear in the music, y'all, this is the big thing that they don't want to accept. When it comes to hip hop music, that is a baby of hip hop culture. But the top of hip hop culture is what black people do every day. And this is not just in New York. Shout out to New York. But it ain't just what y'all was doing every day. It's what niggas in Houston was doing every day. That's why when we came out rapping, we didn't sound like you niggas. Atlanta, when they came out rapping, they didn't sound like you niggas. They didn't talk like you niggas. They didn't dress like you niggas. Same thing with Miami and Florida and New Orleans and Baton Rouge and Shreveport. We all got it. You keep talking about breakdancing. People been breakdancing forever. New York did not invent breakdancing. I don't know why y'all keep wanting to say this. Niggas was breakdancing before New York. Y'all do know that, right? So all my New York niggas, are y'all willing to accept that people were breakdancing before New York? You gotta know it's on video. People were spitting rhymes on beats before New York. Y'all do know that, right? New York. New York did not create breakdancing. Y'all gave it a name. Y'all gave it breakdancing a name. Those moves were already being done. Hitting the floor, bouncing your body. The thing about niggas, we create dances like niggas drink water. That was just one of them. They call it breakdancing because they did it to the break part of the beat on the music from soul. Y'all do know that, right? People were dancing before they moved to New York. No, I'm not wrong. Ask a real nigga from New York. Ask a real, was they the first ones to break that? No, y'all gave it a name, and that name got coined. People been dancing in our culture from day one, bro. Hitting the flow. It's on video. Matter of fact, shout out to Lord Jamar. We'll post the video proof. We get into it. We get into it. We get into it. Y'all hit that like button, man. Let me find these old videos of niggas breakdancing since, and this wasn't in New York. These guys are on this stage breakdancing. Is this breakdancing? Yes or no? They jumping up, doing the split, spinning around, hitting the ground. These are niggas. Look how they moving, doing the splits, doing flips and doing the splits. You know what they'll try to say? Well, see, nah, it came with this other move after that. My nigga, this is the same concept. What are we talking about here? Let me show this again. Let me show this again. This man is jumping in the air, doing the splits, spinning his legs, all of this. These are brothers. They doing all the moves. You don't take something, add on to it. You don't see somebody doing something, and then you add on to it, and then call it what you want to call it and say you created it, fam. No. No. It says, who created breakdancing? Why? Black Americans did. Sorry to that other channel who remain nameless that thought they were reposting receipts of Puerto Ricans doing the leg spin in the 50s. Unfortunately, that clip predates that. And that will always be the case because we are the creators of all things, not just hip hop. Fam, there's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. It is what it is, fam. You have to know this. You have to accept this. It's no big deal, though. You have to know this. You have to accept this. So let me go to what Fat Joe said. And this conversation got kicked up super heavy. You know, we already talked about how the conversation really starts with FBA, with reparations and things like that. It got super kicked off and got super heavy because of with this part of it. It's because it's like, well, dang, bro, people trying to take things from brothers again. When niggas started saying, bro, dog got this music loud as hell, bro, I don't want this live to get cut. Let me go up in the store real quick. I got a leak anyways, man. Hold on, y'all. Hit that like. I'm going to let some people join in a second. And I'm willing to have conversations with people who are trying to really have the conversation. But if you don't want the truth, bro, don't have these conversations. It's like you can't fight over the truth. You can't beef over the truth. You can't have smoke over the truth. The truth is the truth, dog. The truth is the truth. Yeah, I like that. We're going to play that in a second. We're going to play that in a second, my guy. Shout out to Kane. I like that. I don't know where Jubilees is from, though. Jubilees, man. Let me get that for y'all real quick. Let me get that for y'all real quick, man. I like that record. You don't like that record? We're going to get back to that for the record. Let's talk about it. So I want this to be clear as well. Tariq Nasheed is most definitely the voice of this online, but he isn't the selected voice, as in he speaks for the people. He speaks up for the people. Like I tell y'all, I'm not a leader. Never want to be looked at as a leader. I never want to be looked at as a role model. I never want to be looked at as I got all the answers and I'm this perfect guy under God. I don't ever want that y'all to start thinking that, and that's what I'm on. That's not what this is about. This is about me having a platform and me having a voice and people speaking on my heritage, my lifestyle, and my culture. And I got to come out and correct it, bro. The disrespect, you can disrespect it all day, but we going to come out and we going to highlight it and talk about it and educate on it. You could choose to not go get educated. You could choose to not want to accept and face the facts as what they are. But we also gonna choose to combat it and make sure we speak in the real history. Let me type something in real quick. Hit that like button and turn us up, man. Well, see, that's the thing. That's the thing, though. Because we gonna go to it, man. Hold on. We gonna show them some. We gonna show them some of these facts, man. This is the first time some rapping. These 1940s, bro. For all y'all talking about the 70s and all that, talking about the 70s and all that type of stuff. And like I say, I'm a fair person. So I'm pretty sure Fat Joe and others have been getting, niggas been getting at them on the internet. So I can understand why you feel the need to get disrespectful because you've been disrespected, you've been called out, they've been going at you. But y'all ever seen them say like, "Little baby looks like this guy"? These guys be rapping. They be spitting raps. I can't let it play too loud because I don't want to cut the line. But they be spitting raps. They be spitting raps. They be spitting raps. Go look it up for yourselves. I got it at the top right now. We were rapping in the 40s, bro. We were rapping in the 40s. So who created what? Who created what? They been rapping, dog. They been rapping, bro. We been rapping. Just know that. You can call it what you want to call it, bro. You can name it what you want to name it. It is what it is, though, bro. And it go back further than that. It keeps going. You can always find traces of it, but the thing is, we didn't document everything. We didn't like go copyright stuff and all that. So you know what I'm saying? It is. This is one of the first one that they say rap, bro. We been showing elements of rap, bro. You can't go take pieces of something like I just showed y'all. Dudes was in the 40s hitting the ground, doing moves, swinging their legs around. You can't go grab something up that was already going on, add some more stuff to it, and then say you created it. It just, no, bro. That's not how it works, bro. All of it's ours, bro. It's not a, this is not a thing of hate. This is not a thing of beef. This is not a thing of people don't like y'all or this and this like you. No, it's just what it is, dog. I'm gonna let some people join in a second. I guess let me play Flat Joe clip for y'all real quick. They took it down off of Man Hoffa's YouTube. Hit that like too, bro. How many likes we got, man? Hold on. Hit that like, man. Turn us all the way up, man. Y'all ain't hit that like. Y'all should have been did that. Y'all out of pocket if y'all ain't hit that like button. Y'all supposed to be showing love. Hold on, man. How many likes we got? Okay, we need 50 more though. We need 50 more. We kind of blurry. Kind of blurry. We need 50 more, man. We finna go back outside, y'all. Get back to it. Let the people join in. This conversation is gonna be heavy in a minute for a little bit. It's the hottest thing on the internet right now. I got 2 videos on it. And like I say, bro, I'm not here to. There is no coming to me and, well, I'm from New York, and I don't have to be from New York to know the truth and see the real. I didn't have to be outside of New York to know the truth and know the real, because I can look and see what it is, and I can know what this lifestyle is and where it come from and what it's derived from. And if you know your people history, it's not like I'm across the water or across the ocean speaking on this. I'm where it's at. We from the heart of this, man. We from where it's going down at, man. It is what it is, bro. You feel me? Get a little power up and a snack, man.
Oh, you know what? I don't even know if I brought my backpack.
Do you need an ID?
Yes, I'm going to have to. They're going to ID me for that. I'm old, but they still ID me, man.
Yeah, they be trying to ID, huh? I didn't even know they served that here. That's crazy.
She's like, Mom.
The fireball?
Yeah.
Dang, I'm like, man, this.
On the end over there on the
That's
house.
crazy.
They have some carrot bags.
You know what? That's good to know, though. If I ever need a quick little liquor grab, I know what store to pull up to now. Before 12.
He's gonna have to. Tell him to bring his wallet. Here you go, baby.
All right.
You want the mega plate? You want the mega plate? Okay.
Y'all turn us up, man. We finna go out, man. We finna turn it up. Yeah. So, like, this the thing, too, that I didn't make clear. With this lifestyle, you can't come over here and do the lifestyle. I got you. Sure. You can't come over and copy the lifestyle, man. You can't watch the lifestyle and then say, we created this, we started this, but it's like we was already doing it, bro. It don't work like that. It's not rocket science. I don't get it. Where's the Chinese? It's not Chinese algebra. This is not Chinese algebra, bro. This is not trigonometry. This is 1 + 1 = 2. Why y'all want to make 1 + 1 = 7? I don't get it. We hitting the strip club tonight too, fellas. Strip club tonight. Grab a couple of drinks, man. We gonna strip club tonight. Few drinks. Man, how you doing? What's up?
$3.93.
Legs, $2.
God bless you. Happy Merry Christmas to you, sir.
You too. Keep saying.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you though. When I see people talking about the street stuff, I don't really give a shit about that. I got you. I don't really care about the. Yeah, I don't care about the street shit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all can talk about that shit. When it comes to that topic, I don't give a damn about. I don't give 2 fucks about no paperwork or none of that shit, or none of that street shit. That is not my lane. But you know, if y'all want to go talk about that, y'all can. So y'all, I'm not really concerned with it. I'm concerned with this. This is the main topic we talking about here. So I'm gonna drop the link. Let me go ahead and play the clip, man. We gotta play the clip. We might have to take that clip out. I don't want them to take the channel down, though. I mean, not the channel. I don't want them to mess up the video. Did everybody see it on Twitter, bro? Facts 40 drop. You can't create something that we was already doing. Let me rephrase that and make that part very clear. What Lord Jamar was pushing, what Tariq Nasheed is pushing. You can't come over here and say you created something when this was going on before your people got here, even to this country. That's the point. Y'all didn't act. The people that were Jamaican in hip hop, they didn't act Jamaican. They didn't do what Jamaicans did. They didn't do what Puerto Ricans did. They did what niggas do. If you notice, we got a certain hairstyle we wear. If you notice, we got certain ways we talk. That is not going on in other countries unless they got it from us. See, the thing is, they'll say things like, oh, y'all got no culture. Y'all got no culture. How we don't got no culture? How we don't got no culture? Mad Hoffa's incorrect. And Mad Hoffa is one of the ones, instead of just listening and open up his mind, you know, and I can be like that to certain people as well. Like Mad Hoffa comes off that way with me. I might come off that way with certain people because I'm not trying to hear what they saying, but mine is based off of reality and facts. You can cut, like, everybody is thinking hip hop is just New York. They don't want to look at it as Black American lifestyle. Like, it didn't matter where it was going on at. It came from Black American music. Puerto Ricans was not listening to Bobby Brown and James Brown and Chuck Berry. That wasn't their soul. That wasn't their stuff. That's not that's not what they vibe to. The black kids in New York was vibing out to that. They talked a certain way. These guys didn't talk like Jamaicans. They didn't act like Jamaicans. They didn't come with Jamaican music. Matter of fact, everybody be saying Jamaica, Jamaica. Hold on, y'all. Jamaica, y'all, who didn't know. Hold on, y'all. Hold on real quick. Well, see, we already identified. Let me tell y'all, bro. This is the whole thing, right? This is just a discussion for today. And this is a part where we're different at with a lot of people from different countries. Not all, but some. A lot of people from different countries, if I have seen, they come over here and they want to align with the white man, appease the white man. And I've heard them even say it. Like, they'll say, like, oh, we believe in just putting our head down. Y'all like to complain. No, we don't complain. We stand up for ourselves. Let me drop this link, y'all. Let me drop this link. Let me drop this link. If anybody want to come join, has everybody heard that? Let me get up in the chat. James Brown had rap too now. James Brown definitely was rapping. See, we'll be combative. We will protest. They look at the white man over here as a savior. That's a fact. Some of them come over here and they look at the white supremacists as slave saviors. See, we don't look at it that way. You want to know why? We had to fight for everything. They want us to believe we got it easy. No, nigga. We made it easy. Don't let these people control the narrative. Hey, DJ Biggs, for sure. It's FBA and it's FBA culture. It got mainstreamed in New York. Yeah, it's a fact. Fact. It wasn't easy for us, nigga. We made it easy. If anybody want to join this link, hey, nah. Say, dog, take that rainbow flag off, bro. Nah, that's over with. We don't even play like that. I want you to come join, though, dude, because we going to check you. We don't play that. Hold on, G. We don't play that at all. You ain't going to disrespect nothing over here. You probably voted for the people that's pushing that. And you should, NB. You should. Everybody should love who they are and where they from. I love Mexican people. I love Mexican people. I got Mexican partners and homies. I love Mexican women. I got close Mexican partners, man. But we don't have them problems where they said they created rap, they created hip hop. They don't go on. That's some New York stuff. I still got them at the top. My bad. Big Will. Let me ask you this, Big Will. Do you tell people who, when you raise your Jamaican or Haitian or Dominican and Puerto Rican flag, is that not being divisive? Because we not, how come we gotta wear the word divisiveness for repping ours? Jamaicans ain't claiming, they claiming that they Jamaican, right? That means they separating themselves from us, right? They don't want to be looked at as an American, right? All right, then. We want to be looked at as American because that's where we from. So why is it an issue? Tell me. I'm waiting. Let me know, man. All right. I like that. All language. I want Fat Joe to know. I want Matt Hopper to know. I want everybody to know, bro, that these people that are disrespecting on Twitter, they might be disrespected on Twitter. I've seen some of the stuff they do. They might be disrespectful in your comments. So you don't want to hear it. Just deny our lineage, bro. We are Black Americans, fam. Y'all claim what y'all claim. Y'all wear the flags that y'all flag. Y'all wear what y'all wear. Our people fought and died for everything in this country, my nigga. Even for y'all to come over here. Jamaicans, Haitians, Puerto Ricans. Feel me? The white man didn't want y'all over here. Y'all do know that, right? Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that, right? Those are gummy bears. Black is the term. Black being identified as a race, fam. As a race of people. That came from America. Black was not the identifying of our people in other countries. That came from America. And I want this to be clear to y'all too. We were not called African Americans until 1988. Let me say this again. We were not called Black Americans until 1988. That's 36 years ago. Y'all do know that, right? I am not African. I'm American, my nigga. My bloodline has been over here for centuries, bro. For centuries. Excuse me. We not debating. You can look this up, y'all. We were not African Americans until 1988. Of course, I mean, DJ Biggs, it's 1,000% correct. But see, they don't want you to be offended by it. They don't want you to protest it. They don't want you to say, well, hold on, bro. You saying you created it, but nah, y'all didn't create it. Nah, y'all was there. Y'all was around. But nigga, nah, y'all ain't created. Created it, that's a big word. That's powerful. I want y'all to do this. For people who want to protest this conversation, I want you to remove everything that is Puerto Rican in hip hop. That y'all see as hip hop. Whatever y'all view as hip hop, take everything that is Puerto Rican out of it and tell me what you got. Tell me what you will have left. If you take everything that is Puerto Rican out of the hip hop conversation. Damn, man, I got this shit on my fucking pants. Hold on. Now, is it still thriving? Do we still thrive? Are we still lit? If you take everything that is supposed to be Puerto Rican in hip hop out, remove it, separate it, hey man, everything that you feel that Puerto Ricans have contributed or done in hip hop, take it away. Take it out of hip hop. What do you have in 2024, 2025? Is hip hop still here? Is it still lit? Yes or no? Yes or no? I want yes or no answers. Take everything that Puerto Ricans that you feel that they've created or contributed or done for hip hop. Take it out. Remove it. Take it out. I want all y'all to take it out. Is hip hop still here? Yes or no? I want yeses or nos. I want all yeses and nos, please. I want all yeses and nos. Is it still here? Is it still prevalent? Is it still lit? No, it can be taken out. Take everything out. Tell me what have they brought to this that we are using today in hip hop? Still here, huh? All right. Now I want y'all to do this. Take everything black out of hip hop. Everything black. Remove everything black from hip hop. Everything that blacks have done, everything that they do, the songs, the music, everything. Even us saying the word nigga. Remove that from hip hop. Us saying the word nigga. Everything. Remove it all. Everything that black people do. It don't even exist. Am I right or am I wrong? If we take everything that blacks have done in hip hop, and I'm proving my point, like I just want y'all to answer it for me. That's all I want. Just answer that question for me. Who gives a damn about what this got to do with New York? What does this have to do with New York, fam? Take all the niggas out of New York. I'm just saying. Y'all can grab that link if anybody want to come speak as well. This is y'all time. I need y'all to turn it up and hit that like and come speak. Anybody want to protest? I'm here listening, goddamn. We is outside. It's regular for us, man. It's regular for us, man. The link ain't working. I think you gotta tap it, Paul. Tap the link and tap that link. Tap that link or look at it and type that. Look what the words say and type it in your Safari, bro. Go to your website or your Google Chrome. Just take a shot of the of whatever that link is and type it exactly in your browser. Like type it, you gotta type it in. I hate when they do that. And that's because I'm trying to do the stream on this goddamn full screen mode. That's why it's doing this shit. Yeah, that's why it's doing this shit, because I'm on this full screen mode. Being present, shit, everybody present. Everybody be present for some shit. Everybody's a part of it, bro. If you a fan or you participate in it, yeah. People participate in hip hop to this day. Nigga, like, it's like, but it's a difference. Once you already said you created and then other people don't want to they don't want you to say, well, we didn't create it, blacks created it. Should never been a misunderstanding, really. It's what we do every single day, bro. People want to act like they don't feel how they feel, or their parents didn't feel how their parents felt, or their culture and their history is this. And that's really like a coping mechanism. I don't know why, because it's not an issue. It's not a problem. It's not a problem, bro. It's not a beef. But anybody that wants to grab that link, you can. What has to happen is you have to type it in. So you have to type in on your Safari or your website, HTTPS, the what you call is then the two sidebars stream. Type it in exactly how you see it, and then it'll go click it, and it'll come join. If anybody want to come up and protest, I'm letting you come protest what I'm saying right now. What Fat Joe has to understand, what everybody has to understand, Latin pain. Cut your cam on in the backstage, man. Latin pain. I bet you good. You cut it off. Yo. We can hear you.
All right, now your phone was chopping up.
Hold
I
on,
don't
bro.
know
I
if
just
it's...
had a bad connection for just a second. Hold
Yeah.
on.
It's your fault this time.
Yeah, I can hear you. What's good?
What's good? So,
Hold on. Where you calling from,
son,
man?
about... I'm from the Bronx, New York.
Okay. What's going on?
Home of the hip hop, you heard? How we got here though, fam? That's my first question I wanted to ask. How you feel we got here in the first place?
When with the hip hop 50, to my understanding, I didn't capture it all in real time. When the hip hop 50 awards and ceremonies started happening, they started saying blacks and Puerto Ricans created hip hop together.
Now, why is that so far?
Busta Rhymes, from what I saw on the internet, he made a comment saying that Americans didn't have a culture like Jamaicans did.
Now, I don't know about all that, but why would it be so far-fetched to believe that Boricuas, Jamaicans, and African Americans built something together? Why would that be so far-fetched? Why is that so hard to believe?
No.
Your service is corny right now, fam.
Together. Yeah,
your service is choppy.
I see it is. I'm trying to stay on this charger. Yeah, I see. Hold on. What about now? Is we better? A little bit better?
Yeah. You Gucci right now at the moment.
Okay, damn, man.
So why is it so far-fetched? Why is that so hard to believe?
It's not that it's hard to believe. It's just not what happened, bro. Like it's.
All right, so where hip hop started? What put it? Where did hip hop start in your opinion?
What do you mean? Where
did it start?
Hip hop started from the elements on the ground level, from the origins and roots of hip hop. Started from what was already going on in Black America in general. See, the thing is, and I'm not trying to take credit or have the South take credit for what hip hop became and what they identified as hip hop. But people dancing, partying, kicking it outside, having a good time, spitting, whatever, all of that was going on in Black American culture and grew into what they identified it as hip hop. So the thing is, if you look at rap and hip hop today, fam, the culture, the lifestyle is a reflection of what Black Americans are doing every single day. Am I right or am I wrong? In hip hop today.
It's what people do in all ghettos every single day.
No, it's not. No, it's not, fam.
That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact.
No. We're
so you're gonna discredit?
Hold on. We're talking about American ghettos.
Yeah, American ghettos are filled with all types of people. Is only black people in the ghetto, black man?
No, of course not.
Happy birthday.
But guess what? when it comes to the hip hop side of it,
Hip hop is New York City urban
now.
street culture.
That's not Puerto Rican culture, fam.
What you mean? It's New York City street culture. I didn't say Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican even came out my mouth.
No, New York culture. The culture that they follow in New York is what Black Americans were doing. That's a fact, bro.
It's what the Bronx was doing.
No, you can sit up here.
I'm not going to say. Hold on, Black. I'm not going to say Black culture that had nothing to do with hip hop. That'd be a lie. You know what I'm saying?
That would be insane.
That would be insane.
Hold on, let me ask
but
you
it's also insane to say that Southside didn't play a part.
What
breakbeats came from Tito Puente just as well as James Brown.
You say what?
Breakbeats, the first breakbeats people were using came from people like James Brown as well as Tito Puentes and Southside music.
No, they did not. Wasn't no Tito. It wasn't no goddamn Tito, boy. Come on now. Don't come on here and tell that.
What? Hey, yo, where you from, son?
I'm from Houston.
So you from Texas and you have an authority on a New York City urban street culture?
I don't give
That's insane.
No. I don't have no authority.
That's retarded.
But no. What we not gonna do is, G, you're not gonna discredit the history and act like I don't have the knowledge. Fam, let me
You're
ask you
discrediting the history.
Let me ask you this.
Hip hop started in the Bronx, New York.
Listen.
It was a collaboration of all types of stuff.
Listen, G, listen. Let me ask you this. What you want to call it New York culture. But if it's New York culture,
City, urban street culture.
Why do you want so if it's New York culture, why don't y'all just say New York started hip hop? Why is it Puerto Ricans created it too?
Puerto Ricans was hand in hand in the ghettos of the South Bronx, making it happen.
What did the Puerto Ricans
bring? Breakdancing, promoting.
I want to ask you a question. What did the Puerto Ricans bring to hip hop that blacks were not doing?
You act like in the Bronx they was doing it by themselves. You never heard of the 70 Murders, the Ghetto Brothers? What? You gonna tell me that blacks and Puerto Ricans wasn't doing everything together? Where you from again? I'm from Houston. Exactly. Why don't you talk about blah bamboo or some bullshit like that? You don't know what you're talking about, son.
And so
blacks and Puerto Ricans and Jamaicans. New York is a melting pot. It's not like where you from.
Hold on, let me ask you
God bless where you from, but it's nothing like where you from. You muted your own self, son. You have a technical difficulty, son. You can't even teach me about StreamYard and you teaching me about hip hop.
Hey, listen here, bro.
And you look like Yogi the Bear with a mustache. I can't hear you.
Hold on real quick. You can hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Hey, can y'all hear me?
I think you clout chasing. That's how I believe. I think you just some country motherfucker clout chaser. You not from the Bronx and you teaching all these people some bullshit. We not talking about jazz or the blues, even though it played a part. We talking about hip hop. New York City urban street culture. And you about as smart as a grapefruit.
Who played a part of jazz and blues?
Yo, you muted, black man. What's wrong with your shit?
I'm still muted. Hey, tell
me. It's mad low.
I can't tell. I think you might just be over talking me, bro. Hold on, real quick. Am I muted?
Nah, you just mad low. That's God doing that to you. You heard? God stopping you from lying right now. You heard?
You're gonna have to let me talk. You're gonna have to. Everybody said they can hear me, and they say I'm not muted, so I gotta mute you because you're not letting me talk for a second. So I gotta mute you. We're gonna mute him for just a second, fam. You keep trying to do this New York created hip hop, fam. There are things that are reflections of lifestyle. Don't act like y'all was one. I didn't have to be in New York to know that Puerto Rican people was looking at blacks as different and didn't do what black people did, fam. You have to tell me specifically.
It's not about part of self. It's not about what black people did. It's about what New York City did. That's where you playing yourself.
It's different. No. It's different as in the heritage, because if it wasn't that, you wouldn't be waving the Puerto Rican flag. You would just be waving
Why not?
the New York flag.
Why not?
Why would you be if it's a New York thing?
Because Boricuas was on the set in New York City. Why don't you do some real history and stop just listening to YouTube all the time?
Hold on. I'm asking a question. If blacks are not saying, hey, we created this on this way, while Puerto Ricans just saying, well, nah, nigga, Boricua. Hey, fam, listen here. This is Black American culture that created this with the language, the lingo. You have still yet to tell me what language, what slang term that Puerto Ricans brought that blacks started using. What dance? Because they didn't invent breakdancing. You know that, right?
So you say. I didn't say any race. See, this is the problem. You're making it a race thing. I never said any one race was responsible for anything. I said the Bronx was responsible for that. This is New York City urban street culture, not no country ass, Huckleberry Finn ass shit in Texas y'all doing. It's the Bronx.
Hold on. What I want this New York brother to do is tell me we're going to remove every Puerto Rican contribution and creation out of hip-hop right now to this day, and tell me, is hip-hop still here, and is it still a thing? Because I say hip-hop is a reflection of what Black Americans do every day, not Puerto Ricans, not...
You say that. You say that from Houston, showing us that you don't know your ass.
He doesn't want to answer this question, and the thing is not keeping him muted. It keeps stop unmuting yourself, because if you keep over talking me while I'm talking and you don't answer the question, I'm gonna kick you off, bro.
I can't hear the question, son.
No,
your shit is mad low.
Just hey, listen. What I need you to do right now, please don't do it no more, because I've been being patient with you. While I'm talking, don't talk. Let me talk, and then I'm gonna let you respond with an answer. We're gonna have that type of conversation right now. And if you interrupt, that means you're not trying to build and have a real dialect. So let me talk, and then I want you to answer after I'm done. So I'm asking you, if right now we remove everything that Puerto Ricans create or whatever they contributed to hip-hop, if we take it out, is hip-hop where it's at today?
If we take anything out of hip-hop,
no.
It wouldn't be where it's at today.
No. Hold on. If we take everything that you feel is Puerto Rican out of hip-hop in 2025, you take everything that is Puerto Rican out of hip-hop, is hip-hop still here today?
No.
How not?
Because you be lying to yourself. This is New York City urban street culture, and a majority of the people were Puerto Rican. A lot of the people were Puerto Rican.
No, you keep going.
It had nothing to do with Houston, Texas. It had nothing to do with Alamazoo. It had nothing to do with Wop Babaloo Bop Balop Bamboo. It had something to do with the Bronx, New York. Everything to do with the Bronx, New York. Hip hop is New York City urban street culture. You're welcome. Thank your local Puerto Rican too.
I know about
you just saying shit.
I know how y'all. Hey,
you just saying shit. You're not from the Bronx. You about as ghetto as.
Hey, I know how the Puerto Ricans was in the Bronx.
You know what it is? It's like y'all niggas be using big ass words.
He just want to talk, bro. And this is the thing, right? All I'm saying is, what are we doing in hip-hop that is Puerto Rican culture? Are we wearing Puerto Rican style haircuts? Are we using
what does that have to do with hip-hop, family? Why is a race thing for?
No.
Real quick, I'm just going to add your big aunt. Look, I'm trying to respect. I just got one.
See, they keep saying, what does that have to do with hip-hop? Hip-hop is everything, bro, that we do. Hip-hop is the lifestyle. Hip-hop is the way we dress. They just want hip-hop to be some New York stuff. No, bro. No, it's not that. Hip-hop is an entire lifestyle. from the haircut style, the way we dress, the
Duh.
shoes we choose to wear. So why do you keep asking, what does that have to do with hip hop?
New York hip hop is born and raised in the Bronx with blacks, Jamaicans, and Puerto Ricans, and so forth and so on. You make it a race thing. That's the problem. Y'all fucking up the hip hop by making it a race thing. It don't have a race. It has a geographical location and certain people was there. And you, sir, obviously weren't there because it has shit to do with no Houston ass Texas.
Were you there?
That's a whole fact. And my mother and my grandmother and everybody in my fucking life. You heard? My people was Puerto Ricans, Boricuas, real African motherfuckers too, by the way. You heard? Been in New York City since 1917, bro. You don't know your ass from your elbow, fam. You just doing these blogs because everybody doing them. You about as smart as a grapefruit. There's a jelly sandwich could outthink you, sir. You don't know what you're talking about. Stay your ass in Texas.
Let me ask you this. Would your Puerto Rican grandparents be okay with a nigga coming in the house talking to one of your daughters or something?
Yeah, why not?
Don't lie. Don't lie. Answer that question with
you lying. You got the race issues. My people ain't had no race issues.
No.
We African people captured by the Spaniards, taken to the Taínos. You don't even know what a Boricua is.
I asked you a simple question, fam.
We just as black as your black ass.
I bet you put white on that paper. Fat Joe got white on his. Fat Joe got white
on
his.
We a mix of people. Oh, that's so far-fetched to fucking people be mixed and shit.
Bro, a lot of y'all
I just told you, Africans captured by the Spaniards, taken to the Taínos. We look like everything.
Your ID or do you have black? Can we see? Can we see your ID? Do you got white or do you got black?
What? Look at me, you dumb motherfucker. I got a big nose and some big lips. Where you think I got that from? White people?
No.
You about as smart as a jelly sandwich, fam. There's a tuna fish sandwich that'll beat you in the race right now. You slow as shit.
Your jokes is not funny either, bro. Your jokes are not funny.
It's not as funny as your face.
I'm asking you a simple question. No, I'm asking you a question. Do you have black?
Yo, you a bird ass nigga, son. You what we call a New York bird nigga. You heard?
Who cares?
You's a whole bird.
I asked you a question and you don't want to answer. So guess what, sir? I'm gonna take it.
Look at you. You look like a dweeb too. You got dweeb spirit. You got the aura of a dork. You heard?
So, Rob, cut your cam on in the backstage. You got to answer the questions up here, dog. And I tried to deal with you as long as possible. Hey, fam, even out here in Texas, see, y'all think that y'all the only ones that have mixed race. Other races out here in Texas, there are people in their communities that don't want them fucking with niggas either. And I've heard niggas in New York say that the Puerto Ricans and these other people didn't like niggas like that and didn't fuck with niggas like that. Even back in the day, a New York nigga that's older than you said it. So you don't have to accept it. I know it's kind of embarrassing maybe, or you want your narrative to be your narrative. But fam, in 2025, name me the legendary Puerto Rican that's here right now, bro. And it's not about race. It's about race because the word created is very heavy. Hey, Rob, cut your cam on in the backstage, G. Rob, if you want to come on, cut your cam on in the backstage. Bet, you good. You cut it off. Yo,
what's going on?
Chillin', man. What's going down? Where you calling from, man?
I'm calling from the Bronx, actually.
Okay, shout out to the Bronx. What's going down? What you got to say, man?
Not much. I was trying to get on when the other guy was on there because I wasn't old enough to have been around at the time. But if you look at Grandmaster Cash interview and Busy B interview, they were there first. They tell you right there that Puerto Ricans wasn't there, but they came afterwards. They was like early contributors because they was in a neighborhood. So they came very quickly into it after they saw what was going on. It's same thing like when you're doing a jam in a party. People, I mean, in the park, people see what's going on. They start gathering around. That's pretty much what it was, man. And homeboy, he either don't know his history or he just was up here just being ignorant.
Well, bro, I think that what happened now is certain people are offended, and it's not an issue with blacks because let me tell you the real, bro. Nobody in our families, they don't raise us to dislike nobody because of their race or their lineage or their religion. That's just not what happens. And it doesn't happen out here in the South. And the Southern people I know from Texas all the way to Florida, we are embracive and we open to everybody, bro. The thing is that happens in New York is with certain people, they have this mindset. Certain people don't want to be looking at it as we're doing something that blacks do. So they want to be a New York thing.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? They want hip
yeah,
hop to be a New York thing, but it's not, fam, because what hip hop is, when you break down hip hop, it's a reflection of the lifestyle of what black American culture does every day. Now, there's
yes,
other people that do it, but if you trace back everybody's culture, this theirs is not going to lead back to what black Americans do.
absolutely.
And certain people just don't want to accept that from the way they get their haircuts, from the way that they talk, even using the word nigga. You're not black, but he's on here using the word nigga, but saying that this is a New York thing. The word nigga is not a New York thing, fam.
Yeah, yeah, it isn't.
And that's what they don't want to accept and understand. And it's only being more and more separative because they combating the truth. So,
What I can say,
yeah.
growing up in the Bronx and being around a bunch of Puerto Ricans,
Mm-hmm.
you did have a lot of Puerto Ricans that hung out with blacks, and
I
I wouldn't
believe
even
you.
say vice versa. Like
For
growing up
sure.
in like the '80s and the '90s, you'll have black crews, and then you'll have like one or two Puerto Ricans that hung out with the black crews.
Come on.
Very, very, extremely rarely you see blacks with a Puerto Rican crew. Why
Same
is
out here.
that? We allowed them over in our circle. Why is that? You know what I mean? You have a lot of Puerto Ricans that are very, very good people. But knowing a lot of Puerto Ricans, we all heard about other people who were Puerto Rican who were racist from Puerto Ricans. They would tell us, "Yo, this dude, he don't like black people." And I'm sorry to say, I know a lot of people, like Fat Joe. That Ben room was from the '90s. That he never liked black people. I'm just surprised nobody been out of him. That
Well, you
been the
being a brother,
rumor.
you being somebody from there, right? What
I'm
has to be
from there.
known is we hear those stories out here too, but we just don't. You got to know about black people, bro. We don't get on code. You feel
Yeah,
me?
exactly.
And we don't do that. Well, like, hey, bro, if you ain't never just and Fat Joe is still gonna, even after what he said, he's gonna be good in all the circles he been good in. It's
Well,
not like they gonna box
yeah,
him out. They not gonna X him
yeah,
out. He has a window that he can clear it up as, or he can just choose to not speak on it no more. But the thing is, he's feeling the way about it because he taking it as, oh, this and this and that. Nah, people are just having
yeah,
pride in their heritage and their
yeah,
history and their bloodline and things, just like he has the Puerto Rican pride. It's
yeah,
the same thing. So
yeah,
bro, we know what this is. Like we've even heard the stories about how they did the blacks in prison out there. They do that out here too.
absolutely,
We know
absolutely.
that there's a racial underline there towards blacks, but guess
Yeah,
what? We also know, G. We know that they're following that guideline because white America taught them to dislike blacks.
absolutely.
We
Like,
know that.
yeah,
We get, but the thing is, some of them could never just admit that. Or they don't want to say, well, you know what, bro? My parents don't like black people like that.
yeah,
Just like I was asking homie, like, hey, Does your grandmother let you bring a black? Would she let your sister or her granddaughter bring a black man in the house? She probably would. And you have some. Don't get me wrong. We not gonna say all, bro. We not
Nah,
gonna say all.
it's by a long shot. It's not all. But being in the Bronx, being around a lot of Puerto Rican guys, dating a lot of Puerto Rican women, they'll straight tell you, nah, my grandmother don't like black people.
Come on.
They'll straight
We
tell
know
you
that.
that.
So
And the dude
why do people
And
go for
Latin
that?
Pain know that. He knows that. He
Yeah.
might not be like that, but he knows that for a fact. I'm
Come on.
not Puerto Rican, and I know that from in Puerto Rico. It's like, yo, my grandmother don't like black guys. Don't call her when we was young. You couldn't call. You
Come
know what I
on,
mean?
bro. Come
When
on.
that's before the cell phone, you couldn't call
Come
or
on.
whatever. That's. I mean, I'm just saying the truth. You know what I mean? I'm
And,
not
and the
trying to.
thing is,
Yeah.
we and it's like this, right? You don't want to. We don't ever want to be the people to exile somebody by race, they group. Be
Yeah.
like, hey, bro, you partic. But it's like, don't start people. What we like going against is we don't want the people to come in here and start creating the narrative or take the creation away because that has happened to us so much.
Yes.
And then let's be for real, bro. Right now, for anybody else to come in and say they created hip hop, we're gonna be like, where? Where
Yeah.
are the other artists at, and what have they done that we are haven't been doing? Like, where are they at? Like, where's the Puerto Rican rap legend at? Like, where is he? Like, who's the Puerto Rican guys that have carried this torch? Who's this and that? And that people take that as we shitting on Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's
We
not.
bro, we not shitting on. I'm not disrespecting no Puerto Ricans. We just saying when it comes to hip hop, y'all ain't that like that. Like, who do y'all have? Man, don't
Exactly.
rest. God bless Big Pun soul, most deaf. Rest in peace to Big Pun. We don't
Yeah.
play like that over here. We nigga, Big Pun was that nigga. He could spit.
Yeah.
But even he would come and say, thank you to my black brothers. He would say that.
Yeah. And the Puerto Ricans supported Big Pun. They loved him.
For
Fat
sure.
Joe never really got the support from Puerto Ricans here, to be honest.
Yeah.
He wanted the support. You see, he always, oh, Latinos, and they never fuck with Fat Joe like that here in the Bronx. That's facts. Latin Pain to tell you that if he get back on here, he tell you anything else, he's lying. He
But he's
knows
gonna
that.
come on here because he's taking it personal instead of just looking at
Yeah,
it as facts. I'm gonna bring him back up. I let him stay on here. And Pain, when he's talking Pain, you have to be quiet, bro. Don't come on here with that childish stuff. You see how
yeah,
me and him just had a constructive conversation?
yeah,
We need you to do the same thing, Pain.
yeah,
If you come on here tripping, I'm gonna kick you off, bro.
yeah.
Hey, yo, why it's always that pain? You heard, I bring real Bronx energy. I don't know what Rob's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Nobody in my family ever had a problem with a black man, son.
Keyword.
And I don't know no black
Hold
people
on now.
in the
He didn't
Bronx
say
ever had a
all.
problem
What
with
he
us.
said, hold on, fam. Hold on. What he said was, and see, that's why we don't be, this is why we have the issue because you keep saying my, or you acting like the man said all. He said that you know that that's a thing out there. When you
They,
were talking
hold
earlier,
on, hold on. So you gonna tell me there was no black people either that had a problem? I don't want them Puerto Ricans around here. That never happened.
I'm gonna be honest or whatever.
Where you from, Rob?
I'm from Patterson Projects.
I go outside right now in Patterson Projects, just like I am, right? And do and talk this shit in front of the whole world. Go outside of me.
What do you
bro.
mean?
We trying to listen, bro. There you
No,
go.
Rob,
You're having an
Rob.
immature, bro. Listen, hey, you're having that immature type of conversation, bro. We're trying to educate
I'm
here.
just keeping it real.
So
Now,
no,
You couldn't
Rob.
have
okay
this
then. What?
conversation on the corner.
No, okay. Now listen. What he is saying is, you know that it's a thing, and others know that it's a thing. That it was an understood fact that some Puerto Rican parents did not like blacks.
And if he say anything else,
What does that have to
he's
do with
lying.
hip hop, though, my brother?
Okay, then.
What
Yeah.
he's saying is, at first, Puerto Rican people didn't want to be associated with black people.
When was this? Before you was born, maybe.
I was born when the hip hop was created, as y'all call it.
Yo, my man, listen, man, the Bronx just different. I don't know what part of the Bronx. Rob Corp talk about he from Patterson.
But
I've
how
been
is
to
it
Patterson.
different, bro?
I went to
How is it
Morris High
different?
School. You
How is
know what
the
I'm saying? With
Bronx
mad people
different?
from Patterson.
Hold on. Listen, bro.
Boricuas and Morenos was chilling together until social media, and we ain't never had these talks.
Oh,
Wasn't even a thing.
what year you went to Mars?
I went to Morris 94 to 96.
Okay,
Oh, nigga,
so
you. Oh, man.
it's
Nigga, you.
funny. It's funny. So you ain't gonna tell me that it was a separate thing going on in there. Like everybody wasn't
What
hanging
separation?
together. So you
You was
never heard
either
of
real or
you?
you was not, bro.
Say it
That's
again.
how I
Oh,
be.
man. Fuck out
We
of here.
talk about New York City, son. We're not talking about Kentucky and Texas and Alabama. Yeah, we talk about the Bronx, B. Why is it so far fetched that things were different than the rest of the world?
Exactly.
Nah.
Everybody wasn't together. Wasn't you? It's just a natural thing. Elephants hang with elephants. Hangs with zebras. But
Nah,
Come
come
that's
on,
on,
that
you
bro.
trying to
racist
act
thinking you
like
got.
everybody was just.
So
It was
racism
some
don't
people.
exist,
Wasn't
Latin
everybody.
Bang.
Come on,
That's what you're
stop that.
saying?
I ain't say it don't exist. I said New York City was different.
No,
You
no,
heard
no. Were
where
they
we grew
racist
up
in the
at wasn't like
Bronx
what y'all
blacks,
making
nigga?
it think.
Hold on. What you're gonna do right now, you're either gonna answer with a yes or no, or I'm kicking you off. Were
You asked me if racism exists. You know
no,
racism exists.
no. Well, you need to say yes. Say racism existed in the Bronx too. You keep saying Bronx different. I want a yes or
It
no,
is
grown
different.
man.
It is
Was
that
some
we talk
niggas
about hip
racist in the
hop, not
Bronx? Yes or
racism.
no?
Y'all make it a
Hold
race
on.
thing.
Hold
You
on,
heard
nigga.
hip hop ain't
Were
had no
they
race to
racist
it
in the Bronx? Yes or no?
that I know of that I've met in my life. I
No,
say no.
no. Were they not what you know of? I said, were they racist in the Bronx? Yes or
How you
no?
want me to answer a question of something I don't know? I
All
said,
right, I'm
as
kicking
far
you
as
off,
I'm
dog.
concerned, nobody was racist in my life.
So you never you.
He kicked off, bro. We don't, we
Oh
don't, we
man,
don't got
damn.
time to waste with that
Yeah, yeah.
bullshit, bro. He know that.
Listen. I'm black, and I was told that plenty of times because you have some good people from there that they don't like that shit themselves. That's
And
why they
this is
were
the
out.
whole
So
thing,
you know
bro.
what I'm
The
saying?
reason why race is the issue here now is because the guy that claimed they created hip hop, he dissed an entire lineage of black people,
Exactly.
bro. That's
Exactly.
why the race is the conversation because niggas already be feeling like there are a lot of Puerto Ricans who don't like black people because we know
Exactly.
it's true. We know it's
Exactly.
a population of Puerto Ricans who don't really rock with niggas. But he went on the interview and decided to disrespect black people, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
And
just is what it is. It's not a beef. It's not no problem. Nobody is getting physical. None of that is happening, bro. We not looking for bloodshed. We just having the real conversation. And this is why people say that, hey, we have to identify ourselves as black Americans who
yeah.
do what we do, and we in this shit alone a lot of the times.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It just is what it is. It's not no beef with Fat Joe, nigga.
Yep.
He dissed our lineage, whether he knows it or not. Because if we did that to some Puerto Ricans, it'll be up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll be
Yeah.
up.
We canceled. We canceled. You remember what happened with Kanye? He ain't even say nothing like. Well, he did say some
Bro, we
crazy
just
shit,
seen
but
it, bro. We know that if we diss their people and their lineage, whether we knew we did it or not, they taking it there.
yeah, absolutely.
Every other group of people, every ethnicity, every race is taking it there if you diss their lineage and they people, fam. He spoke on FBA. FBA is a lineage. That's not a
You
cult,
doing
my
something
nigga.
now? Yeah. I actually let me say something that that Latin Pain he ain't gonna like to hear. Um, I'm in my 40s, so right, growing up in the 80s and the 90s,
Yeah.
when you would go up into, just say, a Spanish person's house, you would see the influence. Their houses, their apartments, rather, in the same project building, look nothing like ours. The music they were listening to, nothing like ours. It's impossible that they created hip hop or had a role in it. Your first influence comes from home. I,
Facts.
your first influence comes from home. And no disrespect, like I said, I got a lot of love for Puerto Rican people. Those are good people. I done ate in their house. They done ate in my house. We done ate together. Good people. But a lot of them spoke broken English. Like their English wasn't even, that good even in the 80s, even in the 90s. So it was impossible. Yet, yeah, black people were listening to funk, James Brown, soul music. That's where it came from.
Come
So
on.
it's impossible. It's, you know what I mean? And the funny thing is, when this whole conversation started, when it started heating up last year, the year before that, I'm not gonna lie, because it is a lot of Hispanics in the Bronx. I thought that too. I said, oh yeah, yeah. I just thought that. But when people start breaking it down, and then you start listening to it, and then it just makes sense where the music originated from. Yeah, I wasn't listening to that. Even now, when you go into somebody's house, that's the music that's being played right now, and that's right now, 2024. And I've been there been recently, so I can tell you that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
We got a whole different, bro. They want us to be the same, but it's like we got two different cultures at the house. We not the same, and there's nothing wrong with that. Puerto Ricans are supposed to be proud of being Puerto Ricans, as they should. But we just saying that hip hop is a reflection of what we do, bro.
Exactly. That's a
Everything.
fact.
And that's what they
That's a
don't, that's what
fact.
he doesn't want to accept. Like the haircut styles, my nigga. The dread style, the way that niggas, the clothes that niggas wear, that's what black Americans do, bro. It's not like, oh nigga, we this and we that. Nigga, when niggas come out, niggas do what niggas do, and then everybody follows. Everybody that's in hip hop, you're looking at what the nigga is doing to decide what you're gonna do. Now you
But
you
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 know,
might not do it exactly the same, but you're gonna get a little bit of that influence from the nigga.
yeah. Another thing which don't make sense, right? My girl, she's in her 40s. She's Hispanic. My best friends, you know what I mean, or whatever, who are Hispanic. I got some real good friends who are Hispanic. They're in their 40s. They wasn't old enough to have been there when hip hop started. Neither was Fat Joe. He's only 53, so he
Yeah,
wasn't
Fat
old
Joe
enough.
wasn't there either.
He wasn't old enough, to had been there, right? But what
Mm.
I can tell you is that she's in her 40s. Fat Joe's in her 50s. My friend is in a lot of their first, actually, not a lot. Their first language was Spanish. A lot of them haven't even spoke English until they got into school, kindergarten, first grade. It's impossible. It's impossible to be 15, 16, creating hip hop.
Come
You
on,
you just you just started speaking English 10 years ago.
come on.
My best friend, he's Puerto Rican. I used to always get on him. Yo, you ain't know, because we met in junior high school. I used to get on him. You ain't know English until you was in junior high school. You're like, you crazy, you crazy. But that's his first language. You
Mm-hmm.
can't come out 16. What I say what happened is that, same way like how drill music is. Kids, they came out, they like drill music, they start gravitating towards it. That's what happened with Puerto Ricans. They seen hip hop, you know what I mean? They in our neighborhoods and stuff. Some of them are first generation, some of them are second generation. They start gravitating towards the music. That's just what it was. There's
Mm.
nothing wrong with that. It's because hip hop needed to expand and grow.
Yeah,
Other people needed to latch onto it to grow.
yep.
You know what I'm saying? Other people, Busy B, he was just, when I saw an interview he did, I think it was a few years ago or something like that. He said like I think the first hip hop commercial had Puerto Ricans in it breakdancing. They made a big contribution towards it. It was needed, but they just didn't create it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I thought they did, just not being there, just growing up, in the Bronx. You know what I mean? Seeing a lot of Puerto Ricans. But what I can say, when I was a kid, when we was in junior high school, I'm sorry, not even junior high, elementary, when New Edition was out, the black kids had New Edition backpacks, New Edition lunchbox. Spanish kid had Menudo lunchbox. Menudo backpacks. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Ask Latin Pain if I'm lying or not. You know what I mean? He went to Mars in the 90s. I went to the same school he went to in the 90s.
Yeah.
I asked him, is that true or not? When freestyle was big in New York,
Yeah.
Puerto Ricans was rocking with freestyle, just keeping it real.
Mm-hmm.
When reggaeton came out, they was rocking with reggaeton.
Yeah.
You know, you understand what I'm saying? Like, if you create something, you wouldn't abandon it for something else. This is what you created. This is
Well,
yours.
and that's the thing. You don't even have to create. You don't exactly. You don't have to even name it. It's like when you say, "Oh, this is Latin rap." Like, why do I gotta call it Latin rap? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
it'll just be rap. Like all these other
Exactly.
Latin drill. Like, I gotta name it after my ethnicity or my race. That's letting you know that you're not the creator of these type of things, bro. And man, we get it. We understand it. And I know what their issue is. I don't have to play like I don't know the issue, bro. It's one of them things where the people are attacking them online. And like I said before, bro, I don't know if you was here. I know that these niggas are on the internet being super disrespectful.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna act like them niggas ain't on Twitter going crazy. But
Yeah.
just because them niggas on Twitter is going crazy on you, don't mean that, hey, FBA is this or FBA is a
Yeah.
cult. Nah. You
Yeah.
got to be able to take the this and the that, the what and the what, and separate it for,
Yeah.
okay, this is a specific little thing on the internet where that they choose to do that as individuals, but that doesn't represent the lineage of FBA, and that doesn't represent all black people. But I'll tell
Yeah.
you what happens, right? Just like you know and I know, our negative or our things that can be put off or put down as ignorance or as degenerate. People like to motherfucking stereotype that is all with us a lot.
Exactly.
Like, a
Exactly.
lot of people still try to talk about us like we are a monolith, bro. Like we are
Yeah.
all the same. And it's like,
Yeah.
no, bro. You can't make our storyline and our history be our degeneracy and our mistakes. We don't do that to
Exactly.
other cultures.
Exactly. But you know what too? Everybody too, including blacks and Hispanics need to go straight with this, at this guy Fat Joe, because he ain't slipping through the cracks, but is coming off and going into Puerto Ricans and all of that. And it's because of this dude. You understand what I'm saying? It's because of that dude. And I'm gonna tell you like this: he used to be in them freestyle parties. He used to be in the freestyle parties.
Yeah.
I feel he's a culture vulture. He used to be in the freestyle parties, rocking with freestyle. His DJ Surge, is a freestyle DJ. Now he's hip hop now, but he was a freestyle DJ. This is facts.
Okay.
This is facts.
And
That's all.
see, I think too, what I say is, because I don't know Fat Joe personally. I don't. I've jammed Fat Joe hit records when they came out and things like that, but I've never really listened to a Fat Joe album. You know what I'm saying? I never bought a Fat Joe album, but if he had a hit song that came out or he was on certain, so of course, Make It Rain and Lean Back, and then out here in H-Town, our rappers gonna freestyle on the beat. I've always respected Fat Joe and liked what Fat Joe had going on in the game, but as of late, it's like, at first, it was just funny and entertainment to me when he would say a lot of things, but now it's like he's either elected himself and then he's got these positions that make him the spokesperson for hip hop. Like, he's
Yeah.
on the news, he's on CNN, and he's like speaking for hip hop. And me personally, I'm not, I guess, this is a part of him making money as well and staying relevant. And I get it. Who would turn that opportunity down? But at the same time, I just say for Fat Joe, you got to get more educated and you got to speak better when it comes to the roots of this thing. You know what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
huh?
I said absolutely.
Like, you can't say certain things if you're going to be a speaker in the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like you going on C, like I say, he's going on CNN, he's going over here, he's going over there, and it's clearly like, okay, you do what you do, Fat Joe. You in your 50s now, G. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You
yeah,
older nigga, you older nigga. So it's like, yeah, I ain't never gonna be the nigga that's gonna be like, oh, I'm 50 something, so I gotta act like an old ass man, or I gotta stop getting fly, or I gotta stop doing this. Hell nah, nigga. Do what you do. But it's just certain times he makes certain comments and they don't line up or add up. And it's like,
yeah,
hold on, that don't make no sense right there, Fat Joe, what you just did or said. And you just gotta handle that better, especially when you on a big platform getting interviewed.
exactly.
It just is what it is. If you going on a big platform getting interviewed, Joe, you can't ever disrespect FBA.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I don't know, but even him calling Lord Jamar the wackest in the group, you can't. Lord Jamar say that nigga didn't write his own raps.
Exactly. That's true. Big Pun wrote his whole one of his old album. Cuban Link used to write his albums. Cuban Link Big Pun wife was making a statement, not a statement, but she was in the interview talking how Pun was mad because he had to write this dude whole album and he had to work on his. You know what I mean? He didn't have the time to do his whole project. Yeah, he got that's nerve calling somebody the wackest in the group when you didn't even write your own. You didn't even write your own stuff, and Cuban Link out of him. But see, my problem is. I just it used to just I don't look at his interviews because I know what he is. That same high school homeboy talking about Morris High School. I went to the high school. That's right across the street from Forest Projects, where Fat Joe's from. People used to tell us all the time, yo, Puerto Rican people, yo, that dude is racist. He don't like black people. Knew this for a long time. So when I see this dude laughing and joking on these podcasts and acting like, yo, that's my man, you know what I mean? A black dude is like cringe, bro, because I know the truth. And I know like other Puerto Ricans that know the truth that don't like him, looking at him like the dude is the phoniest dude to fucking walk the earth, bro. The dude is a phony dude. So that's why I never liked him. Like I said, Puerto Ricans told me this shit. Not me
See,
assuming, not me get
I
from his
can't.
neighborhood.
Okay,
And he
say okay now,
never
Pete. I can't. I'm not in New York, and so I'm you saying that I can't come back what you saying with that at all. You feel me? Because I'm not in New York. I don't know what's true, what's not
yeah,
true with what they say in New York. But there has been certain instances where I can't defend that shit to black people.
yeah,
Like I can't defend you dissing FBAs to black people.
yeah. But
I
check
can't
this
defend.
out.
Listen. I can't defend you when y'all was at the show and you call Vita and Lil Mo these crackhead bitches.
Crackhead,
Like,
yeah,
huh, nigga? Would you say that? Would you
exactly.
say that if they were like Latin? I don't think you would do that.
Yeah. And it's funny.
I don't think you would. Like you could tell
Yeah,
me you would. You could tell me you say that about every woman, or you would say that about any woman. But fam, I'm black. I got black women in my family. Seeing a Hispanic dude that is white calling that to two black women aggressively in front of the world.
it's
That's
crazy.
terrible, bro. And the thing
Crazy.
is, we so forgiving, we got over it real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, he came through, apologized. I don't even know what the apology was like, but he apologized, whatever. Move on. You know what I'm saying? We good. That's how we raise. Let's move forward. But then you come back and you say this, and it's like, Fat
Yeah.
Joe, bro, really?
He's just showing
Really?
his true colors, though. It just came out. That's really how you really he feel. It's funny. I was watching an interview with Cuban Link yesterday.
Okay.
I ain't gonna call out the person's platform, but I was watching an interview with Cuban Link yesterday. It
You
came
talking
out
about with
yesterday.
Star?
No, not with Star.
Okay.
You
Okay.
want me to say the platform?
Yeah, you can say it. I don't care.
Panda Chop, Panda Chop News,
Okay, I don't
right?
know. But yeah, shout
Yeah,
out to
yeah.
Pat.
He
What's
he
Panda
been
Shop?
doing he got a lot of people that used to be down with Fat Joe or no Fat Joe,
Oh,
that
okay.
used to that's talk about him on there, right? So what happened was it was a guy that a video dropped on Panda Chop's channel like 3 days ago or something like that. So the dude, he looked like he could be a Spanish guy, not a white Spanish guy, but he looks like he could be a Spanish guy, but he's actually a black, light skinned black guy, and he's just not like real white, pale white. And he was saying that they went in the studio or something, and Fat Joe was he was saying, yo, yeah, it's our time, he used the Spanish name for black people. Yeah, they had their time, it's our time. And the interviewer Panda Chop was asking him, you feel it was racist, and he came out said he felt it was racist. And so when they spoke to Cuban Link about it, Cuban Link, his video was yesterday, but I think it was pre-recorded. It was before that video that dropped Friday night. But I guess being that all was going on, it was easy to just drop that video yesterday and get used to it.
Made sense, yeah. It's name and
It
algorithm.
made sense. But what Cuban Link said in that video, and I know they're gonna bring him back up there since all of this nonsense came out. He said that Fat Joe was racist. Him and another guy Macho that used to be with him, and he said it. And it, he never mentioned it any other time before, right? And like I said, that was a pre-recorded video. It was before the controversy, so he wasn't commenting towards what was said on Math Hoffa's video. But I know Cuban Link been knew this because Cuban Link is Spanish. He been knew this, and the reason I think that he never said nothing to bring it out on his own, because he been bashing Fat Joe for years, is either A, he didn't want people to think that since he was around him all of those years, he never said nothing before. So people might think he was a part of it too. Or B,
100%.
he was a part of it. Or B, he was a part of it. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure. It's
Because
only one or the other. You was
there's
on.
only
It's
one or
like
the other.
it's
Because
one of
why you
those
never,
things.
because
Well, okay, if he was racist all this time, you just saying it now, so you was okay with it, nigga. You was supporting the race.
exactly,
So it's like,
exactly.
yeah,
And it makes me think the latter, B, your ass was with it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? As
Or
well,
even
too,
if you
when there
wasn't,
was
but you know how that's a slippery slope because, but niggas gonna forgive anyways, bro. Like we don't be going up
yeah,
for a nigga to get on you for some racist shit. You gotta really like call us a nigga with an ER to our
yeah,
face, or da da da, or we
yeah,
gotta see you playing with some young kids or taking advantage on some racist shit, or you gotta be getting on television saying, "Man, you
yeah,
niggas should die." We continuously let people play in our face all day. Like Fat
yeah,
Joe was gonna
yeah.
be all right, bro. Fat Joe was gonna be all right. Just know
Well,
that.
we'll see. I hope not, because, like I said, all of these dudes. Oh, this is my brother. I love him. This and that. He all up in 50 face now and all of that. I know for the fact 50 is black. That's number one. Number two, he had beef. I know for a fact he can't stand 50. He cannot stand that dude. I know he's talking about him like a dog. You know what I'm saying? Him and Jay-Z. Remember, he's with Rock Nation now. They had beef before. I know he's talking about him like a dog. I
You think so?
know. I know so. I know so because not that I know him personally. I'm from the Bronx. I've seen him a million times. I never had no interactions like, hey, what's up, and nothing like that. But I've seen him all of the time. But I know people like that got outed. You know what I mean? Just the same way how he got outed. That they racist, but they try to be cool in front of your face. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. And then they like using, what I'm saying, racist words when we not around. And there's a lot of good Puerto Ricans around that don't like that shit. And they'll out them because they not with that. So it's not all of them. It's nowhere near all of them. There's a lot of them. But like I said
Yeah.
earlier, you had some that would straight tell you, my grandmother don't like black guys. You can't call it before cell phones was
Mhm.
out when you were calling a house phone. That's
Gotcha.
you know what I mean.
And
That's
like I say,
real.
bro, we be knowing what's what, and it's all this and that. But we'll see how, like I say, new news will break, something else will be this or be that. But I will say this: See, a lot of black people don't align or understand or don't care to even go understand what foundational black American is and understand that they are foundational black Americans. A lot of them don't even want to take the time out to do that. They're not concerned with it. They don't care about it enough. They just gonna see like, well, hold on, what does he mean with the black side though? And they're gonna see, I'm gonna be real with you. See, Fat Joe being a Puerto Rican and
Yeah.
a white skinned Puerto Rican at that, it's one of those things where certain black people are gonna be like, bro, he talking with a lot of bravado.
Yeah.
Like when he says these certain things, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
who's he talking about? Like that's a thing with us as well, where we not gonna hold on to it. It's not gonna be no beef, but niggas is gonna remember, like, well, hold on now. I remember you said the shit on the stage that day.
Yeah.
And now this conversation is coming up like this and that, and you're kind of talking with a lot of aggression, talking about black people. It's just one of them things where it's like,
Yeah.
well, hold on now, nigga, like da da da
Yeah.
da. So
Yeah.
I'll just say this with Fat Joe, bro. I think he should go get educated and get it overstood on what FBA is if he doesn't already know.
I,
Does he possibly know?
I,
I'm pretty sure he
this
does, but
this
even
the only time I'm gonna disagree with you.
yeah,
I don't think he needs to get educated on that because
yeah,
he's a racist. That's straight up. So he don't need
yeah.
even need to,
Okay,
or he
got
don't
you,
want to get educated
got
because
you.
it is what it
Yeah,
is. Like I said,
yeah,
like people from his neighborhood that was saying that about him had no reason to say that, and it wasn't one, it wasn't two. They all
yeah,
used to say that about him. People in the Bronx know that Latin Pain dude. He heard that before. He acting like he been around and all of this shit in and outside. So he know for a fact he heard that shit.
yeah,
He know for a
yeah.
fact, and he went to Marsh, which is right across the street from those projects over there. So nothing but Puerto Ricans went to that school, and that's what most likely he
Got you.
hung out with. So he know he heard that. So to get up here and act like nah, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Come
Yeah,
on, like I said, that all of them are not like that. Like I said, Puerto Ricans in general, good people, but you got rotten apples like Fat Joe.
yeah.
He's not a good person.
So I
That's what
want
it
people,
is, bro.
and I want people to know this too, dog. And this is for anybody in this game. The way that FBA conversation works, and it's just facts, bro. Black Americans have done so much more for y'all than y'all could ever think.
Hmm.
We know the white man don't teach y'all that. We know the white man, when I say the white man, the white supremacy system. They like y'all to
Yeah,
call check beggars or y'all call us victim mentality. Those are all white supremacy talking points. Y'all don't
yeah,
realize that because y'all only went with one way because y'all see the white man as superior. The
yeah.
white man is superior because they've ran the entire world that way. White supremacy controls the entire world, not just
Absolutely,
America. The entire world is operating where, that system cannot survive in some form, shape, or fashion without a white power structure. That's called white supremacy. What y'all don't understand and want to know and want to face is, and we
yeah.
don't have to make this up. Our ancestors, y'all, as foundational black Americans, if it wasn't for them, y'all wouldn't even be over here.
Absolutely.
Y'all have to know that. So when y'all call people victim mentality, all this or that, degenerates, how? Y'all do know that the white man that y'all got all their respect for, he don't like y'all either. They just
Absolutely.
tolerate y'all more because y'all are not as combative as us. Y'all are not as
Exactly.
rebellious as us. Y'all don't
Exactly.
stand up for yourselves against them like we do. Just
Absolutely.
understand that. You have to know that.
Got you. Yeah, right.
We didn't just fight for
No, it's
black
looking for the cup.
Americans. We fought for
Yeah.
everybody.
Yep.
We fought in every single war on this land. We've been
Yeah.
here for hundreds of years, centuries, not
Yeah.
decades.
Very long time. A very long time.
We have
See,
been here for
yeah,
centuries, y'all.
yeah,
And we never said, hey, the Puerto Ricans are coming, or the Dominicans are coming, or the Haitians, or the Jamaicans, or the Asians, or the Indians. We never boycotted nobody. We never, in every city, every state, we don't ever say, hey, man, we not going to go to y'all corner stores. They don't.
bro.
I know in New York, they never said we not going to go to y'all bodegas.
Nope. Never did that. Never did that. Supported their stuff.
We
Supported
always
their stuff.
supported. We eat y'all foods more. When the Asians come in, we go to the beauty supply stores and shop with them.
Yep.
When the Asians come in, we go to they chicken and rice spots and eat their foods.
Yep. But you
We
don't
go
see
to
them
their
in the soul food
buffets.
spot.
We never knocked on, we never tried to like not support taco truck in the city. We hitting it if the food good. That's because that's how we eat, bro. And we've been
Yep.
like that for hundreds of years where we welcome into everybody, but everybody come over here and say, oh, they lazy. How?
Yep.
How we lazy with more black people get up and go to work than ones that don't? Way
Absolutely,
more.
man. Absolutely.
If you
And
come to my family, you come to my city, it's way more black people that have jobs than don't. Way more. But y'all
yeah,
focus on the ones that don't and make that be our representation. That's fine. Y'all think that every black person is basically under a rapper or a reflection of what rappers do. That's not true. Dress the same, we talk the same. That don't mean we do the same thing.
absolutely.
Majority of our people ain't no killers, bro. We ain't no fucking savages.
Nope. It's that small percent of the losers that's out there doing that nonsense. But, but
Bro, we don't,
see,
that's a very small percentage, bro. And then the ones that are doing it, their parents didn't raise them to be like that. They got caught up in that environment, caught up in
absolutely.
that lifestyle, and they know better. They'll tell you.
Yeah.
They don't want their kids to follow those footsteps, but
Yep.
they in what they in and they just dealing with it. But no, bro. But see, these outsiders, all they do is focus on our negativity.
Yep.
When they go make documentaries, they make documentaries about our criminals. They don't go make a documentary about our straight A students or our athletes. They
Yep.
not reporting on good stories. They only gonna go report on our negative, so everybody just thinks, oh, niggas is this negative. Niggas don't this. Niggas, do we have a bunch of issues? You goddamn right we got a gang of
Yeah.
issues. You goddamn right we got a lot of improvements to make. And we got a lot of work to do. But everybody got problems. But ours is the
Everybody.
one that get put on the front page and put in the headlines and they get sold. See, that's the thing with us. Our negativity is sold. It's packaged up by higher ups.
Mm-hmm.
Our negativity is sold and packaged up by the higher ups.
Yep. You,
Just keeping it
you
all the way 1,000.
you know what else too? You know what I mean? A lot of people. It's almost like you know how when you got new people that come to a job and
Yeah.
they get employees there to ask to kiss, but they kiss up to the supervisor and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And you're new coming here. You ain't gonna respect me and an employee that been here, but you gonna kiss this. That's kind of how like a lot of people are when they come to the country. They don't
Yeah.
respect us. They kiss the white man ass though. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And then they turn their nose up at us. You know what I mean? And the crazy thing is, growing up in the Bronx, like I said, in the 80s and 90s, you had a lot of people that say like dark West Indian and stuff like that. A lot of times we didn't even know that these people were from somewhere. Like they, you know what I mean? That pride and all of that shit that's going on now, that shit did not exist. It wasn't around. A lot of times, especially if you was from the islands and shit like that. What you know what I
Mhm.
mean? They came into our neighborhoods, blended in, and now once they got their numbers up, Everybody from somewhere now. And they so proud now. Now they separate themselves now. And what I want to say too about a lot of them islanders, because being here in New York, like, is a melting pot, like homeboy said earlier. But you got a lot of people that speak against the shit that was going on in their household. They too used to talk shit about us a lot.
Come on. We
They
know
used to
that,
talk
bro.
shit about us a lot. Like you said earlier, we lazy. They used to say our house is dirty. I remember. Jamaican chick told me that. Yeah, yeah, we talk about
We
y'all a lot.
loud. Stay away from them. They
Yeah,
bad people. They
absolutely.
this.
Yeah, yeah, that's that. You know what I mean? It's okay. You're coming to the neighborhoods. Y'all benefited off that civil rights shit. Y'all wasn't there fighting on that front line with our ancestors back then. You wasn't there, so you came snucking through the back door. Not everybody fucking. You know what I mean? Planting a flag in the ground now.
Come on. And then
You know?
it's so crazy because Cameron and Mace had said it recently, and I did a video on it where they said they wasn't African. Well, Cameron said, he said, "Hey man, from here on out, I'm American, bro. I'm not African."
Yeah.
He said,
And
"I'm
I ain't gonna
American,
lie.
bro. Like I'm not." I mean, he said, "Africans don't really rock with us like that." Now, this
They
is a New
don't.
York nigga saying this,
They don't.
and we know that. But I've experienced that firsthand.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing. We know that everybody knows that Africans, they've seen it, bro. A lot of Africans don't really rock with niggas like that. But
Yeah.
when
They
you say
don't.
that, you're being divisive.
Yeah.
That's what they try to tell us. Oh, it's we should all be sticking together. Well, why you ain't been telling your people that?
Yep.
But now that we say it, oh, we should all be sticking together. Man, come on.
Yeah, yeah. See, us, it's just like us. We here, we American. Our people's been from here from centuries. We welcoming. You know what I mean? And people gonna take that welcome, but it's
Yeah.
almost like, yeah, I'm gonna accept your welcome. I don't really rock with you, but I'm gonna act like I do, and I'm gonna accept your welcome. But as soon as I get what I need to get and all that, and I don't need you no more, I'm about my country now. About where my people is from. That's I've seen that throughout the years. You know what I mean? I seen that throughout the years. Like I said, we even had people that like when the numbers wasn't up. You know what I mean? Then as we get older, now they all about their people now. They with their people now. You know what I mean? They hung out with
Yeah.
us as teenagers and shit like that. Now they
I know what you're
now
saying.
they don't need us now.
Yeah.
You know, neither I can still remember, and no disrespect to Dominicans, I remember when Dominicans used to lie and say they were Puerto Rican. They was ashamed to say they were. That's a fact. Anybody Dominican that's in their 40s, they could come up right now and tell the truth, bro. That's a fact. A lot of people, like I said,
Bloods.
you didn't even know these. Like I said, you didn't even know niggas was Jamaican and all of that, and Trinidadian and all that grew up at during that time. You didn't know that. Now you know it. Facebook
Well,
and
see, that's what's
Instagram.
crazy because what you call it even said that they wasn't repping that. Like
No,
all the people from the Caribbeans, they wasn't repping Caribbean back then.
no, no,
They
not
wasn't.
at
They
all.
wasn't. And according to Star, when he met Fat Joe wasn't repping Puerto Rican.
He wasn't. He wasn't.
He said, "Man, that's all
Wasn't.
new." So it's like, okay, so now we supposed to have all this respect because niggas want to rep it now, and I can't. I wasn't around for that. I can only go off
Yeah,
of what other niggas say. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But I wasn't in New York for sure. But it's just like a nigga know. Now I'll say this: in Texas, Mexicans always been proud of being a Mexican.
yeah.
They did what they
Well,
do, huh?
well. How about this? I was in Puerto Rico in August, and I was you don't see all of those flags up. I was asking my girl, "Yo, where's the pride? All
Yeah,
that pride you're doing in New York? Where the pride?" I swear to God, bro, I was shocked. I've been to other places where they got their flags up. A lot of them. I thought they was the proudest in the world.
yeah,
The way they acted,
yeah.
they non-existent. That's what my daughter, man. That shit is non-existent. And actually that pain dude, If you in the comments now, tell me if I'm lying. That pride is non-existent over there.
Yeah.
Please comment and tell me if there's any pride going on in this. Shit ain't happening over there. I swear to God, I was just there on it. And I kept making that comment to old girl.
Man.
You know what I'm
All right,
saying?
man. I'm finna get up out of here, y'all. I
Yo,
appreciate y'all tapping in. We'll be back probably on this topic again. I don't know if Fat Joe is gonna come up and speak. This is one of the hottest things on YouTube right now.
yeah. One thing
Understandably so.
One thing I want to say too before
Yeah,
before you tap out,
yeah,
um, I ain't see it on Shade Room. I ain't see it on Baller Alert. I did happen to see it on Hollywood. What is it? Unlocked.
yeah.
But I do know Rock Nation, control black media, as Dean Dash said the other day. So it is no surprise why it's not on those. Why it's not on those channels. You know what I'm
Well, you're
saying?
not gonna see it. You're not gonna see it on those big platforms like that
Yeah, yeah,
because a lot of them are not FBA. Let's keep it all the way 1,000. There's no reason
yeah.
to
Oh
sugar.
yeah, yeah. That too. That too.
They're not FBA, and nobody's paying for it to be circulated.
That too. That
If
too.
somebody was
However,
paying for it to be
yeah,
circulated, it would be up. But they look at it like this isn't big enough and it's not important enough. And they don't really want to highlight that FBA shit, bro, because they not FBAs. Just keep it all the
yeah,
way 1,000.
it's,
Majority of these rap and hip hop blogs you see are not ran by foundational Black
yeah.
Americans, bro.
Shade Room, definitely.
That's not a foundational Black American platform.
Yeah, Shade Room, definitely. However, I done seen stuff that I know is not paid for that is not even ain't even get a tenth of attention this did, and they posted it, and I know it's not paid. I could tell when certain things, not all of
What
it, but I
was
could
it
tell
some
when
messy?
certain
Was
things.
it some messy relationship shit?
Yeah, stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
stuff
they
like
shit.
that. Yeah,
Nigga degeneracy, foundational
yeah,
Black American degeneracy.
yeah, yeah,
That's what they like to highlight for free. Other stuff you got to pay a few grand to get it posted on there. Just know, hey, we talk about
yeah,
this a lot. Like,
yeah.
I tell people, God bless his soul and rest in peace, condolences to his family. Q a World Star gave these people a blueprint.
Mm,
Mixing rap and hip hop with all Black fuckery or just world fuckery and putting it on one platform.
yeah,
So
yeah,
guess what that did? Subconsciously, they created a mindset that fuckery and hip hop are all in one thing. They
yeah,
all hand in hand. And that's
yeah,
basically what all these Instagram blogs are now.
yeah, yeah,
All Black fuckery, and they created a wave of it because now we can get paid thousands for a post and shit. We control the narrative on our platform.
yeah,
And you can just
yeah,
tell what type of person run the platform by what type of shit they post.
yeah, yeah,
A lot of them platforms, they're either going to be a non-FBA ran or owned, or it's going to be a gay dude.
well, what I
That's
what
just
I
what it
would
is, bro.
what I
Those
would
bigger
say
ones, those super big ones.
what I would say about like Cam said, because I don't consider myself African American. I used to say Black American or whatever, but
Yeah,
white people don't call themselves white American. We from here. We American. So I
yeah.
agree with him on that. We American, but we gotta start separating ourselves because these other groups, they all have their own. They've been set. Me and my brother talk about this all the time. They be separating themselves from us. All these other groups, they separate themselves from us all of the time, especially when it comes to something like, don't let it be a brain surgeon, you know, from Africa. They gonna highlight he's from Nigeria. They gonna highlight
No.
that shit. They gonna make sure they gonna separate that shit from us. That's what we gotta start doing. Not to be on no BS, but everybody else do it. We gotta
Well, they
start
don't
doing it
like it.
too.
They see what happens, bro. They're in fear of the future that they can't. A lot of them that take issue with it, they don't want to deal with the other side. Damn, These niggas are gonna wake all the niggas up. Niggas ain't trying to go at it with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not with that conversation. They don't want that to be an everyday day thing. Like, hey man, because they know, like, damn, what can we tell them?
Yeah.
Can we tell them they wrong? Can we tell them they tripping? They know that they don't have the history that we got here in this country.
Exactly.
They know, like, well, damn, bro, we really ain't like, damn, we looking like we need. They don't want to look like they need us more than we need them.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just is what it is. But I appreciate the support, man. We're gonna get up out of it. We're gonna get on this again. I gotta do some more work before
Take care,
I pop
man.
out.
Thanks for having me on.
I appreciate you tapping in, man. Shout out to the Bronx. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to all my people that support and watch. We not really here to push disrespect and negativity, bro, but we do gotta educate. And at times, these conversations can get tough. At times, certain people will be offended, but hey, these are just the facts, bro. And certain things get said, and we got to use those moments to educate. So we shall see what happens from here, and we'll figure it out, man. Y'all stay up, stay blessed. All that 1,000 for shit show. Hit that like and turn us up. Fat Joe come out and speak. I will for sure cover it. Y'all know I'm not gonna be biased to it, but I do have to speak the real for my people. Just like he gonna speak for his people, that person gonna speak for their people. They gonna speak for their people. Hey, my nigga, I want this part to be clear so it don't be no misunderstanding. FBA, Foundational Black American, is a lineage. It's not a group of people on Twitter. It's not the trolls. It's not the ones who are choosing to be disrespectful. Are there FBAs who doing that? Of course, yes. But that's not the meaning of FBA, bro. FBA is a person whose slavery roots can be traced back in America, as in you have centuries of history here. Your parents or your grandparents and your parents are not immigrants from another country. A lot of people are immigrants here. And they have these opinions about Black Americans, but it's like, well, hold on, bro, you're not even from here. How do you come over here and talk down on us? Or certain people are first generation Americans. You know what I'm saying? Certain people are second generation. Some are immigrants and they be having a lot to say. And if you are immigrant from another country, it's like, well, hold on, bro. How do you talk down on us? How do you shit on us? How do you call us lazy? How do you look down upon us? How do you undermine us when, nigga, our lineage and our history and our culture is why you here? Like, you in your country, repping your country, holding your country up high. Well, why you not over there? And then when you say you came over here for a better life, you have to know and understand that, nigga, our motherfucking lineage, nigga, is why you are here for a better opportunity. They didn't give us shit. They didn't give you shit. We forced their hand for you to come over here. So I'm just saying. And I love my FBA too, bro. And I love my people that I fuck with. Like, I got Mexican partners that's my homies. I got Asian partners that's my homies, nigga. All that shit. I just seen one of my Mexican homies from school the other day, man. It was crazy. Good to see, bro, too, man. It's my Gaga. Shout out to my boy, man. And my other homie, I got to check up on him. I ain't seen that nigga in some years. How's we going against our own, nigga, when they going against us, bro? Like, come on, dog. Because we claiming what we are in our lineage and we proud of our ancestors and what our bloodline has. Now we going against them. No. Y'all can't, what y'all not going to do with FBA is make the people on Twitter and the people in the comments who going at y'all be the representation of what we stand for. No, nigga. No. But we out though, man. Y'all stay up, stay blessed. We got more coming, more videos, all that for shit show.